Welcome back everybody to another episode of the GC Informer. I am Snowy, otherwise known as Count Fracketer, bringing you this weekend's news because Sarah is not available. EA have decided that they are not going to be doing E3 this year. Well, they will be, but they won't be doing a conference. And they have decided, yeah, that's probably a good thing, I'm going to be honest. Just going to put that out there. I hate the EA conferences. I hated last year's, I hated the year before's, and I hated the year before that. In fact, one of the worst events of the show because they always showcase awful things very badly and do weird banter as well that I really don't like. They had a football-based stand-up duo on a couple of years ago. That was real bad. But yes, EA are not doing an E3 press conference this year. They are instead still doing their EA Play thing, so they're going to be at E3 making an appearance, doing their things, but they will not be having an actual conference. But in positive news related to E3, Devolver Digital, my favourite company, my favourite game-related company, are going to be doing a third year in a row of a conference at E3. However serious or not it is, I don't know. The first year's was utterly batshit nonsensical. So was last year's as well, but they did actually announce some games in it, and who knows what we'll see this year. It's Devolver Digital, so who knows. But I can tell you it'd certainly be more interesting than anything EA can come up with. Octopath Traveler now, a wonderful game by Square Enix that was released on Switch last year. There's a couple of new sort of things that are probably happening around it. The first of these that I will mention is just a little rumoured thing at the moment, but if I look on here, Octopath Traveler's Twitter account has mentioned the possibility of a new console-based game in that franchise. So, this tweet came as part of an announcement for a thing I will get onto in a second, but it said, quote, "For those of you waiting for a new console game, we apologise, but we'll need more time for production, so in the meantime we hope you enjoy this." Which does mean that probably something like another big Octopath Traveler game, or at least a game based in that universe, will be coming soon, I hope, because it's a really fun little game. I enjoyed the hell out of it. But this that was referred to in the tweet is actually going to be a mobile game. And this I have more mixed feelings of, because A, it's probably only going to be released in Japan by the seams of it at the moment, and B, it is a free-to-play title, which it has certain connotations attached to it, the whole free-to-play thing. It's particularly in this case because it's going to be a single-player RPG type game. And it's also going to be a prequel, though, to Octopath Traveler, a prequel game. So this is going to be an excellent thing if you want to know more about the universe that this is set in, which I do, because I really like the universe that Octopath Traveler is set in. I find it very interesting. But, like I said, there's no announcement for a Western release, and it's going to be a free-to-play game. Like I said, that's kind of concerning to me. It is going to release, though, with the same rough art style as Octopath Traveler, the now annoyingly trademarked HD 2D HD kind of style, which is, yeah, it's one of the best art styles I've seen in a game in ages. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So there's that, at least, as a positive. We have had some screenshots, I'll put them on the screen now. The game does look absolutely lovely. It's going to be called Octopath Traveler Conquerors of the Continent, and it will release in Japan for iOS and Android in 2019 at some point, and you can actually register for an early access demo which goes live on March the 12th, which is 2 days away. So if you want to see what it's like and you can read Japanese, which I can but not well enough for this, then go ahead by all means. That brings us to the end then of this episode of the GC Informer, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like, subscribe, share, whatever you fancy, and our social links are down in the description. Stay tuned to GameCast for news, reviews, let's plays, podcasts, great content all coming up, and I will see you soon for something else.